3, 2, 1. Okay. Hello, internet users. You are tuning into Cold Showers. This is a series where we discuss about everyday topics, issues, and all sorts of random things. We hope that you tune in while you're taking a shower, taking a simple drive, or just simply going to sleep. My name is Dennis, and my other co-hosts are Ben
Oh, me first this time? Hello.
uh, and Pranaya.
Damn, I guess I lost the race there.
Wasn't expecting that one. That threw me in for a loop.
No. For some reason, I was thinking of Pranaya's name in my head, but then I said Ben. And then I was like, that was weird. And then Ben was like, oh, me first.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it. I
Uh.
was expecting Pranaya first, so that I wasn't ready to say anything at that point in time. I was like, whoa, really took me off guard there.
I was joking, both of you.
Yeah. Oh, wow,
Oof.
keeping us on our
Oof.
toes.
Yeah.
Is this what he's gonna do now, just because we won't do the intro?
Yep. You never know
Darn.
what I'm gonna do.
No.
Oh,
You just want to
no.
say our names next time. It'll be other people we don't even know
Yeah,
that are
like-
being in this podcast. We're like, hold on.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, welcome, Timothy, and then you're gonna hear another voice.
Yeah.
You'll be like, what the hell?
Who is this Timothy?
Alright.
Okay, Timothy, you can come out of the closet now, they know.
Yeah. The jig is up.
Anyways, today, today's gonna be an interesting podcast episode, I feel like, just because we really didn't have that many things to talk about, but
Yeah.
Damn, we boring guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our personality types are very boring.
Yeah.
Nice segue, right?
nice, very nice. Yeah.
Yeah. So the gist is we'll be talking about personality types, Myers Briggs,
Yeah.
and all of that today.
Yeah, mainly Myers Briggs.
Yeah, because we don't know anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you don't really know what the Myers Briggs is, it's just a personality test, and then they sort you into 16 different personalities, and they mainly look at 4 different things. The first one is introvert and extrovert. Help me out.
I don't know.
I think sensing and something.
I was typing this out on Google. I was like, I only know introvert and extrovert. So.
yeah. I don't know these. It's sensing and the I don't know.
I don't know.
What is the other letter? N. Intuition, I think.
They stand for.
Okay.
Sensing and intuition, and then you have F, which is
Where the
what's
hell are
F?
you guys finding this?
F is feelers, and then
Okay.
yeah,
T is
thinkers.
There's J and P, judging, perceiving.
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
and then for the very last one after the dashes, A and T, which is assertive and not assertive. I don't know. I don't know what the T stands for. I just know one means assertive. Yeah, and not assertive. I don't know why they put a T there, but oh, maybe timid. Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Timid.
Okay. We'll go with that.
All right, this is the Benjamin special, then his version coming up today.
Yeah.
A really original.
Anyways, yeah. So then you get you get one of the letters out of the 2, and then you get 4 letters in total, or like 5 technically. And then they put you into 16 different personalities, and then through that it tells you what kind of type of person you or personality you have. Yeah, it's an interesting test that I think all of us have we're a bit skeptical about it, but yeah, we have our different opinions on it for sure.
I think I'm the most skeptical. I think
Yeah,
it's all bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, go ahead, explain why you think so.
Yeah.
I feel like just these questions in there are just so it's very vague.
Mhm.
And you know how there was when I don't know when I did this last, but it's like gives you 4 different options. I think.
Yeah,
It just
I
feels
think
like a survey.
Yeah.
And it just it's not very accurate.
It's also self-reporting, so then pretty much
Yeah, you
it
have your own bias.
yeah, you have
Yeah.
your own biases for
It's
sure.
just like
Yeah.
it's basically who you think you are rather than who you actually are.
Yeah, I think it's basically who you want to be rather than who you actually
Yeah.
are when you are reactive to things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it really depends on how each person perceives themselves, if it's accurate or like more critical or stuff like that. Yeah, but there's also some questions where I feel like it's like, how do you feel about these situations instead of,
Mhm.
so it's not so much that it's like, I want to be this, this is just how I feel about this situation.
Yeah.
So I don't think
Yeah.
those are that bad.
Yeah, there's definitely some questions are valid, but some questions are a little
Yeah,
iffy.
some are a little obvious. Like generally these questions you shouldn't really know what they're where it's gonna like lead to, sort of thing, right?
Hmm.
But like most tests I find of these nature, you generally kind of get that it's like, oh, if I say I'm good at this, then they'll be like, wow, you're very assertive or like very social, stuff like that,
Yeah.
right?
And if you
Right.
say, depending on where you put the answer, it's going to be either introverted or extroverted.
Exactly, like
Like,
exactly stuff
and
like
you
that.
and then you start thinking, you're just like, am I that introverted? Am I that extroverted? I don't know, but I'm going to put this, and then it makes you extroverted, and you're like,
Yeah,
I just changed my answer.
yeah, if you, I guess if you overthink it, you
Yeah.
can definitely, yeah, it will definitely affect the outcome.
Yeah.
Um, I don't think it's like that bad personally for me. I do think there's some truth that comes from this, but it's not like the be all end all. Obviously, you
Mhm.
can't hold someone to this personality type
Yeah.
to the very letter. Like the thing about this test is there's also a spectrum for like for each letter, intro, extro. So for example, my intro, extro, I'm intro, but I'm like 60% intro, 40% extro. So I'm actually like really close to being like basically on the line. So I think like you have to kind of pay more attention also to the percentages,
Right.
which is a thing why I don't, yeah, you can't really treat every personality because when they sort of explain the personality type to you, I find it's very concrete is the way they explain it to you when it's really not, even though they give you the percentages. I don't know why they do it like that. But yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, I think it's like I agree with Pranaya for sure. Like this is definitely like I'm not like a completely against the whole thing because like I know that there are some signs to it where like it
Hmm.
does tell something about your personality in a way,
Mhm.
Yeah,
but you can't I don't think you can categorize people into like specific
exactly.
things,
Yeah,
right? Like there's so much more complexities to it. Like
yeah.
I don't think you can never really rely on it. So like let's say like at a job and like they're gonna hire like a specific personality type. I don't think that's fair at all. I think that's really
Wait,
dumb.
they do that?
I don't think they do that.
Some
Oh yeah,
people
isn't that
like
like
they do
discrimination?
it is discrimination, but like there's like the ocean test and it's like openness, extrovertedness or something. Or like yeah, it's just like stuff like that. And then like they make you take those personality tests. They did it more
uh,
back in the days, but not
Wait,
as
for
much
real?
anymore. Yeah, back in the days they did.
Heck, I did
And
not know.
because like yeah, I was in human resources and like we had to do some of these tests just to see like if the pros and cons of them and stuff. But
mhm.
like yeah, there's definitely like you can't say, "Oh, I'm gonna only hire people who are extroverted," because that's really dumb,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Um, and like the fact that people are consistently changing is also something else because like you can't you definitely can't hold someone to be the same
Exactly.
personality forever and like
Exactly.
it's consistently going to be changing. There's so many more complexities to it. So yeah, I definitely agree with Pranaya that it's not the greatest measurement at all. um,
Hmm.
Especially mine, so or like me and Pranaya's, I am a INFP, or like that's what the website tells me. And the website itself, it says, "Oh, you guys are, or you these type of people are the most skeptics of this test, which is interesting. And they even point out, like, when you read the thing, it's like you're not gonna believe what I'm telling you, but this is actually how you are. And I'm like,
Oh,
that's
that's
fucking that's sorry.
yeah.
That's actually dumb. Like,
Does that second time Dennis swore? Oh my gosh.
sorry.
Oh my gosh.
But like the fact that they have to state that out already points out like the flaws in this. And like
Yeah.
and there's a friend of mine who went to a conference and they talked about the Myers Briggs and specifically about INFPs. And they said INFPs are the reason why Myers Briggs doesn't work out because we are the type of people who are flexible and we change a lot so much to the point you can't categorize us. Um, and I think that holds the same with other personalities, just maybe not as much, but like I'm not sure. I
I
can't really say.
Yeah. People change over time,
Yeah,
right? Like you
exactly.
can't. Yeah, as you said, you can't hold people to stay the same forever.
Mhm.
Like I think I redid the test maybe earlier this year, and I would definitely became. I didn't like change the personality type, but in terms of spectrums, I became like more introverted.
Interesting.
But like barely. I used to be 55-45 intro, but now I'm 60-40 intro.
Yeah.
How do you even
Like it's not
remember
much of a
this?
change.
Yeah, how do you
I
remember all
just
this?
I only remember that one specific number because I was just like, oh,
Interesting.
that like
Yeah.
barely moved.
Uh,
But I did become more introverted. Yeah, another thing that comes into play for Myers Briggs, which is why I'm a little bit skeptical about it, would be the Barnum effect. So for
mm,
people who don't know, the Barnum effect is sort of it happens a lot in horoscopes. So like you'll generally read something and it you'll like be like, wow, that's like totally me or stuff
Mhm.
like that, right?
mhm.
But really this is like a very sort of
General.
general sort of like script that is given out to people,
Yeah.
which a lot of people can maybe generally self-identify with.
Yeah.
But then you make it, it sounds like to you that it was like personally made for you, which is why like fortune telling and yeah, like horoscopes, I think can be a little, I don't know, it's
Misleading.
a, misleading. Yeah, I was gonna say predatory, but yeah.
Or like, you just start reading all the definitions of whatever your personality type is, and then you start believing it and you actually start, becoming the person
Right.
through their descriptions.
Right.
It's just taking that influence and you're like, "Oh, I'm an EFP." Maybe like you try to become
Oh,
caring and just kind of like, you just try to become who the personality type says it is rather than who you actually are
oh
too.
really? I can't even imagine
Yeah.
people doing that.
There are
Darn.
definitely people who do that. 'Cause like I don't think it's confirmation bias, but it's like something similar to it. So like pretty much they read something and they're like, "Oh, I never noticed that about myself," thinking that it is part of themselves, but then like it might not actually be who they are. And then they're like they start notice or like start doing those things that the personality test says that they should be doing.
Oh
Um,
wow. I
yeah.
need to I need to look up all these strengths then.
Yeah.
Ignore all these weaknesses. All right, guys. How do I become more charming?
It's okay, you're already charming enough.
It's in your genes.
Yeah. I guess I haven't said what I am yet, but I'm the adventurer personality type, which is the ISFP. And
Yeah.
I'm apparently assertive, which I do not believe at all, but whatever, I'll take it.
Yeah. See, it's the thing is like I did this test twice. First of all, I was ENFJ, and I was just like, I don't know if I'm very, what is that, extroverted?
Extroverted?
Yeah, because that one's like you're hella extroverted and you talk to everybody, is what the description said. I was like,
Mhm.
that's not me. I get tired when I talk to people. So I redid it. So I
What do you
redid
mean?
it, and then I
Right.
turned out to be an INFP.
INFP.
Like, that's a
No.
big difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I took the test a couple times. I've stayed the same. I've been the ISFP both times, so maybe it's just your personality type. That's the one that changes very often, like Dennis
Yeah,
says.
it changed in a matter of matter of minutes.
Oh, seconds. All right.
Seconds.
Pretty
Guess I have a
volatile.
personality type disorder.
Oh
Multiple.
no. Oh
I
no.
have multiple personality
16
cards.
personality type disorder.
I feel like I'm an ESFP right now.
Darn.
And you can't. There's only 16 different personalities, so you can't
Yeah.
ever have more than 16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. 16's the limit.
Yeah.
Exactly. What's that one movie that had that Shyamalan movie?
Oh, Split? Was it Split?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
How many
Split.
personalities did he have?
I don't
Can't be
know.
more
Let me
than
check.
16.
Oh gosh.
Okay. That's just a dumb joke I wanted to make.
Yeah. That's good.
He
That's good.
prompts all 24 personalities to fight.
Ooh, they're lying.
Ooh.
Ooh. That
There's
movie's
only
actually
16.
fiction.
There's only 16. That guy is acting his personality,
Yeah,
making them up.
exactly.
Well, what the heck what are all these personalities from? What are they using? What are they basing it off of? What are these 24 personalities?
Probably
Not
just
sure.
different kinds of
People.
people.
Oh, just different people rather than. Okay, I
Yeah.
see. I see.
Um, there's a friend of ours. I'm not gonna say their name, but like they said that they got 100% introvertedness on the
Oh, dang.
test. Yeah. I was like, damn.
What?
How
Yeah.
are you friends with that person?
Wait, I
You
don't
know
even know this. Do I know this person? You say
Yeah.
friend
Yeah.
of ours?
Yeah.
All right. Dang, 100% introverted.
I think that's one like earlier, but then now it's different. But like,
They're probably different by now.
Wait,
I think
yeah.
I
do
know
I?
who you're talking about, but I'm assuming it's different at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I know this
That's
person too?
Yes.
yeah, I'm
We'll,
sure
we'll,
you
we'll
I don't
talk
think
about it
I know.
afterwards.
I don't think I know anybody who's 100%
you
introverted.
don't have an inkling, not even an inkling of who you think it could be.
No.
Okay, we'll talk about
Well, we'll talk
All
about it
right.
later.
All
I
right.
want to guess
All right.
though. Let me ask first.
All
Let
right.
me ask first.
All right.
Anyways, yeah.
Yeah, so I
Do
don't
you
know.
believe? Oh, like you know how there's like the Myers Briggs relationship thing?
Oh, what? That's a thing.
Yes,
There's a
like they like match
relationship.
relationships between Myers Briggs, like certain like it's literally their romantic relationships if you look on the left side of the page. But it will like it'll tell you what other Myers Briggs personality types you are most compatible with and not compatible with at all.
I see.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's pretty interesting. I think like generally, like if it's like the opposite of you, it's not bad because then you can kind of fill in each other's like weaknesses, sort of
Right.
thing. So I think like if you're the opposite, yeah, like if you get the inverse letter or whatever of whatever you are, then that's I think the best one for you. I'm not sure if that's true though.
So are we talking about Chinese horoscopes now? The dragons can be friends with pigs and whatever.
Like zodiacs.
Literally zodiacs. Yeah, is this literally what it is?
Well, I guess like there's a little bit more that goes into this than your birth year.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Yeah, like once again, there's like some science that does go into Myers Briggs. It's just once again, I don't think it's the be all end all sort of thing. Because
Mhm.
yeah, people are complicated. There's much more to it than just this one test.
Yeah.
But yeah, you didn't know about this relationship thing.
No, I did not know about this. I didn't read that page very well. I just did the test and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I
There's
was
like
just
a
like, I'm an INFP.
Yeah.
there's like a relationship chart. I only know this because I've been asked. Yeah, and then they probably deemed me out of dateable material once they figured out that.
No.
Just joking, but probably.
So you're an adventurer.
Yeah, but I'm an adventurer. But yeah, here's the chart's pretty interesting.
Oh, what the frick?
Yeah, so like as you can see,
Oh wow.
too bad we can't show this, but there's like
Oh,
this
Dennis can
chart.
show it.
Oh, Dennis
But
could show this
it'll only go on
for
the
the
YouTube.
for the YouTube. Yeah, just for the YouTube. But
Okay.
there's this chart, and yeah, as you can see, the red is like not gonna work out, and that's generally red with. Oh, actually, that's not bad. It's like straight in the middle if you go with your own stuff. No, not all. Actually. Anyways, you can now find out what the person you want to date, what their personality type is, check your compatibility, and just veto them out if it's red.
Hey, what personality type are you? I'm ISFJ. All right, peace
Oh,
out.
all right, that's a no-go.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I really like you, but can't date ISFPs.
Yeah. Imagine you have like you get married and like 10 years later you're like, yeah, we should check if we're compatible on the Myers Briggs
Yeah,
thing. You have a
and then
child and you're just like, ah, shit, we don't match. Okay,
can
I
you
guess we gotta
imagine?
have a divorce now.
It's like what you were saying earlier, where you're like, then they start becoming what they read about. So like, what if they
Yeah.
like had a totally happy life for like 10, 15 years, and then they read this, and then it just goes downhill from there.
Oh gosh, that's sad.
All right, so don't do this 10
Yeah.
years into marriage.
Yeah.
Oh, it sucks. Or sorry, go on.
No, go for it. I forgot what I was gonna say now.
Oh, sorry. But it sucks to be a ESFP, a ISTP, and a ESTP. Because
Why? Because you have
apparently
so much red.
you have so much red and you actually have no green. You only have two blues.
Okay, so for the audience that won't be seeing this on YouTube, if Dennis is putting this on YouTube, so red is like really bad, yellow is like could work, green is one-sided
Wait, there's
match.
two
Don't know
type
what
of
that
green.
means.
That's light
Yeah, there's a
green.
light green, dark green is it's got a good chance, and blue is like ideal.
Yeah. And then those three I listed, it says that only two of them can be ideal and everything else is either one-sided match or lower.
Oh yeah, that's true.
For oh yeah, that's a big oof, my guy. Well, so I'm ISFP. So I have 3 good matches.
Yeah.
Dennis, we only have 2 good matches.
Yeah, we have two, but then we
Awesome.
still have a lot of green.
Yeah.
I only have 6 green.
But then that's like one-sided match.
Yeah.
What's one-sided match?
I don't know.
Either one of you only like each other, I guess.
But then what the yellows it could work but not ideal.
True. I don't know. Makes no sense to me.
I
Wait, this
don't
is
under-
dumb though.
That's why I think it's so dumb because it makes no
'Cause-
sense.
Cause like apparently me and Pranaya aren't compatible with bed.
Wait, what
Wait.
were you guys?
Oh, you're
We're
ISFP. We're like, uh-oh, think this one through.
Yeah, we're
Completely.
INFP. We're at the-
INFP?
We're
Yo,
at the
man.
very top.
Oh yeah, we're red.
You better get out of my house. We're not compatible. I'm kicking
But
you out.
this is like for this is not necessarily romantic, it's just his compatibility.
Yeah. We
I thought
can't be
this
good
was
friends.
romantic.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
shit.
just.
Okay, I guess we gotta end it now. Okay.
Wait. Look at the photo I saw on Discord. Okay, so like there's this one chart and it lists all of the types.
And it's just
Everything
no
is
for
no.
everything.
Yeah, everything's just red.
Oh
I like
gosh.
I like it.
I like
yeah.
this one. This seems more accurate. Oh, that's really interesting. So that's oh no, we're gonna do the thing where I identify as this now. Our compatibility is terrible.
Stop. Stop. I don't need this negativity in my life.
All right. Yeah, that's something to know, I guess.
Yeah, I think I definitely see Myers-Briggs as something that's like more intellect into it compared to like the horoscope, obviously. But then
Yeah.
I think
It's still very
I just
general. I feel
it's it's still very general, but I still think there's fun to it, but I don't think you should ever like rely
Wait.
your life onto it.
Yeah,
there's
word.
fun to this.
Like just like what do you get? Like it's like the horoscope thing.
Oh
Like you
yeah.
you enjoy reading your horoscope
Yeah.
just for fun, right? But then you never like I don't think you should ever like devote your life to like the horoscope.
Yeah,
Yeah,
please
And the same
don't.
for Myers
but
Briggs.
Please
okay,
don't.
like talking about people who like totally believe this stuff, like Japan horoscopes
Yeah.
and like blood types is a huge
Oh
thing.
yeah.
Blood
It's huge.
types.
Yeah,
Yeah.
did you not know this, Pranaya? But like in Japan, yeah, they like I don't know, they treat like blood types and like horoscopes as like gospel. Of course, I'm not like saying everyone, but there's like a pretty large population that do in Japan.
Mhm.
Oh damn.
Yeah,
That's
so it's like,
stupid. It's just like, oh
yeah,
look, the
yeah.
stars are aligned today. I think we'll have a really good time.
Wait, is that how horoscopes
Yeah.
work? I just thought it was some like random thing that they put into the newspaper.
Literally, the freaking astrology.
Yeah, not
Uh,
astronomy, astrology.
astrology.
Yeah, let's
But
make a
like
clear distinction.
Yeah, not astronomy
One's
is
a
good.
science, the other
Yeah.
is
Other's a hoax.
yeah.
but like I hate yeah, no, like when I always think of horoscopes, I always feel like they're just like picking things out of a hat and being like, okay,
Yeah,
let's decide
yeah,
this.
yeah, exactly. Is it like is there what are they basing stuff off of?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But
if you believe in horoscopes, you might as well believe in fortune cookies.
Yeah, pretty
okay,
much.
I think I talked to someone about like astrology and there was like more to it than just like your birth month and stuff. They even like take in account of like the exact time that you were born and like where so you can find like your moon or something lunar so
Oh my
I don't remember honestly.
gosh.
It sounded really extra.
Yes, my moon is in Titan.
Yeah,
Titan is my moon.
I
So
I'm
was that
probably getting this
Uranus?
totally wrong. It's
Yeah,
probably not even a
Saturn.
moon, but
Saturn.
it was like there was like way more to it than just like, oh, I'm a Leo or whatever, stuff like
Yeah.
that. And I was like, I guess that's cool. I don't know. Not slamming anyone who listens to horoscopes,
Yeah.
but
They're probably so pissed right now.
yeah, I just don't know enough.
Yeah. Like you're definitely free to do what you do, but like this
Yeah.
is what we believe in and this is
Yeah.
I would
If
say
you
this
want to
is our
argue,
podcast.
if you
Yeah.
want to argue, leave us a comment.
Yeah,
Yeah,
please
we'll
leave
take
us
the angry
comments.
response over a no response.
Yeah.
That's
I
really
am ready to argue back with you in the comments. So
I would
cool.
leave a
rather
comment.
I would rather
Flame war.
haters than no
Then
listeners.
no listeners.
Yeah.
It's true. Man, what horoscope are you? Like what month or whatever?
We're both
Oh, we're Scorpio.
yeah.
You're both
Yeah,
Scorpios?
we're
Yeah.
literally 10 days apart.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When's Scorpio? What month is Scorpio?
October to something or November to something.
Yeah.
I don't know where it starts.
October
I think
23
yeah.
to November 22nd.
Yeah.
I am a Leo. How about Scorpio and Leo
Are
friendship
they compatible?
compatibility? Yeah.
What if they
What if
know?
this is compatible but Myers Briggs is not compatible? What do I believe?
You believe in your heart, Ben. Believe what your heart says.
I only believe in the heart of the cards.
I think you have to believe or you have to be compatible within that same horoscope, but then also the same personality. Or
Okay.
that specific personality.
It says um wait, I don't know. That's nothing. Well, one thing says a Scorpio and a Leo are drawn by each other's strong resolve, strong sense of commitment, and strong willpower. Why did they split willpower? That's one word, no? Anyways, but then all these qualities make them a little stubborn too, and they refuse to see each other's viewpoints.
Really?
Oh, I don't know. Really? I don't believe any of this.
Really, Ben? Tell me more.
Um, yeah, I guess I need to put more money into this slot machine.
we should just go to a fortune teller and like record this experience, make a vlog out of it.
Yeah, we'll hold the crystal balls together and see what
Yeah.
happens. Maybe
Are we compatible as friends?
will the crystal ball just explode with negativity?
Oh gosh.
Is there no
Have
chart for this? I can't believe we can't find a chart.
Have you ever ever seen those Tumblr posts where like it talked about horoscopes and stuff and
I
their
mean,
personalities?
it's
I
In Tumblr? No.
yeah. Oh really?
what?
No. Well, I
It's
mean, I wasn't on it a lot, but so I don't
Oh,
know.
oh,
there's a lot of posts on horoscopes. And then like Scorpios were known to be like mysterious and
yeah.
like
Damn.
first impressions are to be like evil and stuff, but then we're just
Oof.
You know what? I can
Oof.
attest to that as
Oof.
not a Scorpio. They are both really evil.
You
oh,
think we're evil?
but then I
Yeah.
was gonna say that we're actually just very sad boys.
Well, clearly, that's just a bias. I'm the outside perspective. I'm more right.
And apparently we have a very high sex drive. Very
So
high.
yeah, that's told. I see that all the time.
Oh.
Oh no.
Anyways, yeah, there's a lot of posts on Tumblr.
Uh, here's a horoscope chart for us to look at. I'm a Leo.
Oh, okay, we're a favorable match.
We are.
Yeah. Scorpio and
Hey,
Leo.
hey. Which one do I believe now?
I
Myers
don't know.
Briggs. Wait, this is purely romantic though, so maybe
Oh,
we don't. But I don't know. Whatever. I'll take this one. I guess I believe
I
in horoscope
guess.
now.
Believe the horoscope over the
Yeah.
Myers-Briggs. Okay.
I believe if it conforms to the opinion that I want. I guess a lot of people.
Anyways,
But Tumblr,
yeah, Tumblr. On
the
that
horoscope
topic.
stuff. You guys
Um,
had Tumblrs, right? Did we talk about
yeah.
this? I think we talked about this.
I
Did
don't
I'm not
we?
know.
sure.
I
Did we
don't
talk about
remember.
Tumblr? Anyways, I think we all had Tumblr, right?
Yeah, all three of us.
Yeah.
Tumblr was a big thing back then.
In high school.
It was
School,
fun.
yeah. It's like basically Instagram.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's dying now.
Yeah.
It was
Or like
fun while it lasted, though. Like, I think before it became very restricted and stuff, and and it became so, I think,
Normal.
not, I don't know, like, it just became so, concentrated on one specific community that I don't want to state, but, yeah. I don't know. Back in the days, it was really fun when you could just, look at funny posts and you
wait,
would
I
share
wanna
it with
know.
people.
I wanna know this community. I'm not very into Tumblr, so I don't know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
what is this
Oh,
community do?
like back in not I don't know anymore, but then there's a lot of it's concentrated with uh S SJFs or SJWs.
SJWs? Oh, you mean
Yeah,
that community?
Wait, what is
yeah,
West Can I Google this? Is
Social
this fake?
justice warriors?
Oh,
Yeah, like not saying it's
bad. It's
bad.
just it
I
no
think
longer had I don't know. It no longer it wasn't the same. It just
I
wasn't. Yeah,
I think yeah, I think it was like a fun thing and like maybe yeah, like maybe some of the stuff was a bit inappropriate, I guess, but then a lot of the times yeah, I guess they would just get rid of the fun. No fun here.
yeah.
Only correct.
only correct. No fun.
Which I guess it's not like a bad thing per se, just a
No, it's
little
not.
overbearing, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah. It can,
like I
yeah.
just couldn't enjoy it for the reasons I enjoyed it before.
And then you do see a lot of those examples of like SJWs. I mean, these are just the bad apples that are like handpicked for comedic value, but like it's the SJWs that like go ham on something, but it's like totally wrong.
Yeah.
Or like
Oh,
just to make like to sound smart or something. Like, oh my gosh, there's like some like Tumblr posts of like these SJWs. So people are just like, having a good time. They're sharing something like Spirited Away, and they're like, people can like what they like, right? And they're like, yeah, oh yeah, I guess that's the big problem with what Dennis was talking about was people are just like sharing stuff because they like it. So it's just like Spirited Away. It'd be like gifs of Spirited Away or videos of it, and then some person would come on and try to like ruin it for them. Be like, oh, did you know that Spirited Away was actually like I don't know analogy of like the Japan sex industry, like hidden sex entertainment
What?
industry or something. And then people are like, oh damn, really? Because they don't know until someone like actually fact checks them, and then it's like, no, it's just a innocent childhood thing. Like, why are you trying to
Ruin
inject
it.
this
Yeah.
claim or like stuff like into it, right? When they have like no evidence to sort of back that up. Like, sure, you can believe it, but that's just them putting it in there themselves, sort of thing,
Yeah.
right?
I did
Yeah,
not know.
like stuff like that happened a lot when people are just sharing stuff because they like it, right? Like that's all it is. Like not even something wrong. It's just they wanted to share something that they liked, right? So
Uh,
yeah, it can get overbearing stuff like that.
Mhm. And
But
I
that's
think,
not
yeah,
that's not all of them, right? Like that's just
no,
once again, it's you see the vocal
but
minority, the bad
yeah,
apples the
yeah, exactly.
most. So mm, it-
Like I definitely support those who like protest things that like,
yeah,
I would
yeah,
say like I agree
it's
with and stuff,
it's
but
very
like,
noble of
yeah,
them, yeah.
yeah. But yeah, unfortunately, Tumblr started dying, and then I think the company itself started restricting things, and like,
then they sold Tumblr
yeah,
got sold to Yahoo or something, did
yeah,
it not?
yeah, it did.
Yahoo.
Like, I
Yeah.
remember when like we would always see, or I don't know if you ever saw it, but like on Tumblr, they would usually show the founder of Tumblr, and they're like, "Oh, it's our father," and then people would just like comment on it and stuff, and be like,
No, I don't remember this.
what is
I
father doing today and stuff. I don't know. It's just
yeah,
like really stupid like things that like, like
I
memes and
didn't
stuff.
I didn't know that was a
Yeah,
thing. That never
it was a
got to
thing.
me.
And then when it got sold to Yahoo, they're like they were praising the Yahoo CEO, and they're like, "Oh, it's our mother."
Oh.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Just
Very
like
artificial
yeah.
feeling. And then
Yeah.
they Tumblr when they like so like on Tumblr there's like tons of like porn blogs, right?
Mhm.
And then
Oh,
they they
Bandit.
like banned it, and then I think Tumblr lost like 30% of their like traffic.
Yeah.
Like that's a lot of traffic to lose just over it.
Yeah. And now it's just I think it's on a slow decline. I don't know.
Probably.
I think so. I think it's just dying, and yeah, nothing really makes it
Yeah,
hype anymore, I feel like.
yeah, I haven't touched it in like basically since high school.
Yeah.
Even then, during high school, it was like not often. Everyone's got Insta now. Instagram's a thing.
Yeah, but once in a while Instagram still has like, pictures of Tumblr posts and it just once you scroll it just shows up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, everyone posts from other stuff. A lot of Instagram stuff's from Reddit.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a lot of content is from Reddit. It's just put on Instagram.
I feel like Reddit pretty much mainly took over or no, like Reddit was always popular, but I feel like Reddit is more like Tumblr than Instagram.
I think,
Yeah, I see what you can.
but the thing is, Reddit is like super male centric.
Hmm,
Like,
that's true.
and then Tumblr, I would say, is like female centric.
Yeah, I could see that.
Maybe not like not as much as like how Reddit is mostly male, but like I think Tumblr had a very large amount,
Yeah.
probably like the majority, but not a huge majority,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would
yeah.
agree.
So then it's like a little different.
Definitely.
I wouldn't say Reddit took over Tumblr just because
No, no,
like
no.
the demographic is pretty different generally.
Yeah. I think Reddit was always doing good. Like I don't think they definitely didn't take over Tumblr, but like I would say
Just
they have similarities.
similarities, but two different
Yeah,
demographics generally. Yeah, the Reddit's more geeky,
yeah,
Tumblr's more artsy, but there's a
yeah.
lot of artsy stuff on Reddit, so but just generally, yeah. Good old times though. Did you guys remember ever doing like those questions or whatever on Tumblr?
I
Oh
saw it,
yeah.
but I never did it.
I liked going through them, but like I never.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
I actually went through them a lot with you never like went through them with like a friend or something.
I have from time to
So
time.
I'm not famous on Tumblr, so anons won't come into my inbox to ask me these questions.
Save. I
Same.
always wanted people to ask me, but then I never got anything.
Never like reblogged at all anyways, so like I can see why no one would follow me.
Yeah, I just saw it and I just scrolled past it. I read some of them and I was like, eh.
Well, let's do one since for old time's sake, except some of
Pranaya.
them us haven't done it. Yeah, Pranaya. So a new thing. I'll find one and I'll just send it to you guys, or do you have it?
No, you sent it.
Okay, yeah, so I don't know if we're gonna get through all 100. What's the time right now?
Are we gonna go? Just give. Don't you? Doesn't it usually like pick a number and I'll answer it kind of thing?
We're gonna go through all of these.
Oh my god.
What do you mean? No, I mean yeah, generally pick a number, but that's only if you're Tumblr famous, Pranaya. If you have a lot of time at nighttime with a friend in a phone call, you just go through this entire list, okay?
Oh gosh, it's gonna
It's
be
true.
a get to know people kind of
Yeah, let's
podcast
get
today.
personal. All right, guys. 6 of the songs you listen to most.
Okay, no.
I don't even know.
Yeah, no.
Let's say one song that you've been listening to a
But
lot
I
recently.
I just put my songs into shuffle, so like I don't listen to one specific song
But you
a
don't
lot.
go to a specific song?
No.
Okay, well, I do.
Do you
Um,
actually?
yeah. Like a lot of times I'll cue it in, and then
What
while it's on shuffle,
what is it?
it's "Good Things Fall Apart" by Lenny.
Ah,
Yeah,
good good song, good song.
good song. Yeah.
I had this one song for like the last, I guess not last month. That was kind of stuck in my head. It was "Infatuation" by Valentine.
I
You
never
should
heard
listen.
it.
You should listen to it.
Uh, back in high school, I listened to a lot of
K-pop.
Yeah,
no,
probably. Probably.
no. I listened to Counting Stars a lot. I loved
uh,
Counting Stars.
that
Okay.
was a good song. Haven't heard that in a while actually.
Same.
Yeah, One Republic's pretty good.
Wait, Infatuation by who?
Valentine.
It's a good song.
I don't think I've heard it. I'll check it
Yeah.
out later.
Well, y'all listeners and all of you guys can hear it because it's a good song.
All right. If you could meet anyone on this earth, who would it be?
Like
Does they
anyone
have to be
new?
alive?
I'll say alive or dead.
And like someone new, like you never met before, or like
Oh, maybe it could be
Alright.
someone
anyone.
old.
Alright.
Anyone.
Show me Buddha, man.
Who?
Buddha.
That's a person?
Yeah? He was a real life human being. Teach me the
Okay,
ways of.
fine.
Wait,
Just
what?
show me Jesus.
He was a real life person. Here,
Oh,
his Wikipedia page.
I did not know that. Wow. Wait a moment.
Well, I mean, like, it's a long time ago, so it's basically the same as Jesus.
Jesus?
Yeah.
And
Interesting.
is Moses a real life person?
Well, he's supposed to be. All the people in the Bible, aren't they supposed to be real people?
Yeah, but God is real too. Wait.
Uh,
See?
so no. There's I see it in a different perspective. So I took a religion
Theology.
versus I took a theology course in U of A, and it was a religion versus science, and then pretty much the professor was talking about how uh a lot of the stories in the Bible are like you're not supposed to take them literally.
Yeah, it's
So
just
then
lessons.
yeah, they're just lessons and a lot of the things. So let's say like the Noah's Ark, like you can't really say Noah was
Yeah,
real, but
yeah.
there in the past there has been a lot of floods, and through these floods people would talk about like if they survive and stuff, then like they would talk about like, oh, like this is like God's doing and stuff, and like this is what I learned from it. And then like it was like a hassle to just like write all of these stories down, like all of these floods down. So then they just pretty much put it into one huge story, into like Noah's Ark, pretty
Is
much.
he saying that Jesus isn't real?
No, I'm not saying Jesus isn't real. I think Jesus is real. I
Yeah,
believe Jesus is real.
and then Noah brought in 2 male lions onto the ark.
Yes.
What?
Did you ever see that like picture book
No,
of
what?
Noah's Ark? And then but like the problem with that picture book was like how Noah's supposed to grab like a male and female of every
Yeah.
animal,
Yeah.
but then the people who drew the picture book put 2 male lions instead of
Oh no. Oh no.
so Noah clearly not real because we still have lions.
What picture is this?
It's you've seen this, right, Dennis?
Yeah, I have.
Uh Noah's Ark, 2 male lions. That is I found it. Here you go. For your viewing pleasure.
I Oh, I see it. To the two. Okay, I see it. I see it. But it's not like that looks like children's art. Oh, just kidding. This is different.
It's a
Ah,
children's book.
yes.
It's just they messed up. That's whatever. Alright. But so what? So you guys both say Jesus and Buddha? Really?
Yes.
Show me
Yes.
the
Oh.
way to enlightenment, man.
Um I don't know. I don't know who I'd want to see.
Do you want to see Hitler?
Not really. I think I'm good.
Learn the ways of persuasion from him.
Yeah, I guess. Um, I don't know. Maybe like a family member that passed.
Oh, wow,
Okay,
so
fair.
wholesome.
Yeah. Wait, thinking about it now, Hitler was a genius.
Wait a moment. Hold
Just
on
think
a
about it.
moment.
He persuaded millions of people to obey
Like,
him like they
Very
did.
charismatic, yes.
yes.
As a failed artist.
All right, let's not get into that. Let's not get into that.
We are not Nazis.
I promise you guys that I'm not a Nazi.
We're gonna lose our Google ads because of you.
No, this is a educational discussion.
Yeah.
It's an
Um,
educational channel.
Yeah.
I'm gonna skip the next question.
Children don't be.
Yeah, yeah. Um,
Oh,
what?
Jesus, don't be like Jesus. What?
Yeah, Jesus good. Hitler bad.
Christian channel.
Oh,
Jesus Buddha good then.
yeah. Oh.
And every other religion.
Hey, we're not discriminating against religion either.
Exactly. Everything's good. All right.
Okay,
All right. We're over this now. All right. What do you think about most? Don't say Jesus or Buddha
Or Hitler.
or Hitler. Yeah, you know what? You can say Jesus or Buddha, just don't say Hitler.
I mean, but I would say that I do think about my religion a lot. So
Okay, yeah, I said you could.
yeah.
Yeah, all right, all right. Pranaya,
I don't know. What do I think about the most?
just recently.
There is no reoccurring thought.
No girl?
No girl?
No girl?
Trying to think. Yeah, kind of, but not really.
but not
Ooh.
really.
But not the most.
Yeah,
Not thinking about the most.
but okay. But reoccurring.
Somewhat.
All right. For me, I've just been studying, so that probably the most.
Oh, I've been cooking. I've been thinking about cooking a lot.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Hey, cooking beat Jesus.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
He thinks more about cooking than Jesus. Cooking beat Jesus.
Oh no.
Oh no. That's fine. You're cooking for Jesus.
You're right.
What does your latest text message from someone else say?
My mom literally just texted me hi an hour ago.
Let me read my text.
Mine says, OMG, is the lineup long? I wanna go.
Oh.
This
That's in
is the
context to
alley.
the alley. That's in context to the
Oh,
alley.
okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
For those who don't know, it's a bubble tea place.
Yeah, new bubble tea place that just opened up in
Yeah.
Edmonton. Well, not new, just new in Edmonton. New.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna say something that I texted or they texted.
That you've
Oh.
received.
Oh, okay. I'll buy it for you and you'll pay me back. And I was like, yeah.
Oh, that's nice of them.
Yeah.
What's the context?
Oh. Oh, it's just a pull-up bar.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I need to get
Pull-up
my
bars are nice.
triceps and my shoulders working because I don't want to go to the gym.
Exactly. Exactly
Might as
why
well
I
have it at
have a
home.
pull-up bar.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Do you sleep with or without clothes on?
Oh, that depends. Sometimes I
Oh,
sleep with clothes, sometimes I just sleep with boxers.
okay.
Yeah,
There's
if it's really
days.
hot.
Yeah, there's
Well,
days.
I'm like really weird. I'm like, instead of just boxers, I'll like forego the boxers and just wear a t-shirt.
What?
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, it's more comfortable, but then I still want like something like on my shoulders in case the blankets go off my shoulders. Then I don't want my shoulders getting cold, you know? But
Yeah.
like generally like my blankets are gonna stay on my legs. So
Interesting.
Yeah,
that's
interesting.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean,
But then
I
most
feel
of the
like
time it's
yeah.
clothes. Boxers
Uh,
and t-shirt.
Okay. I feel like a lot of people do that actually though, so it's like not that
Wait, just
uncommon.
t-shirt?
Yeah, yeah,
No
Oh
boxers,
really?
just t-shirt.
yeah, yeah,
No boxers, just t-shirt?
yeah,
Really? That's common?
yeah.
I thought
And some people
yeah.
even go like full naked.
Well, I mean full naked is like I think normal.
Yeah. So then like I think
But occasionally.
if full naked is normal, like I think having a t-shirt isn't like terrible, right?
Interesting.
I feel like the combination's weird, and this is coming from the
Yeah.
person who does it.
Eh,
I mean, all right. I feel validated. Thank you,
yeah,
Dennis.
got you. Anyways, but yeah, I usually just I wear pants, boxers, and t-shirt. I wear everything.
What? That's so much.
But like I don't like putting the blanket on my legs. Like my
What?
feet are
Maybe because you
usually
have 2 layers on. That's why.
yeah, but like I don't
Like,
know, I just like having my feet sticking out.
Dennis, aren't you scared
Sometimes.
the devil's gonna come from under your bed and grab
No,
your legs?
not a monster, but the devil. Not like a bed monster, but a devil. A
Full on
straight up
devil.
devil.
I mean, you're pretty Catholic, so it's gotta be a devil.
Catholic, he's Christian.
Catholic, Christian, same thing. I just.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh, all right.
Oh gosh, I'm kidding. I'm
Uh,
sorry. Don't hate me, guys.
We're gonna get so
Uh,
much hate for this episode.
yeah, I can't get so much hate.
okay, then we
Uh,
can just turn into full on anime, and then we'll it'll be normal.
Yeah.
What's your strangest talent? Anyone?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
have
I don't
any
have.
talents.
I
I
don't
don't
have
think I.
any talents. Yeah.
I recently can crack my right hand with only like one hand. Like I use my thumb to crack every
Oh,
finger.
that's what I do.
Yeah, I don't. But I can't do it on my left hand.
Oh, what?
Yeah, so I need to
Interesting.
use both hands for my left one.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's not really a talent, but it's just something I've been doing recently.
I mean, I used to be able to touch my my thumb to my wrist on the same arm, or not the wrist, but like
Wait,
Oh,
my
wow.
what?
arm. Yeah, I used to be, but I'm not as flexible anymore.
Wait, like your forearm, not like your bicep, obviously. Like,
Yeah, my forearm.
how do you do this?
It
What?
just bends back.
Like, are you like without any outside
No, no, no,
force?
no, you need to force it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, how are you doing this without like
Oh,
using your other hand? I mean, I still can't do this even with my left hand pushing it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, it's so far. How do you do this?
I
Is your
don't I don't know. I used to be flexible before. Now I'm
wrists
scared.
okay?
So
Yeah,
like
my wrists
when?
are okay. When?
When were you able to do this?
Like junior high and a little bit of high school.
Okay.
I think till like grade 11. And then I hurt
Interesting.
myself. Oh, and then I hurt
Ah,
my thumbs dancing, and then that's when I've been losing, I'm scared.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. What would you, Dennis, other than
Uh,
cracking knuckles?
I can. What the hell? I had something in my head, but then I forgot.
You can make funny faces very
Yeah,
well.
yeah, yeah. Okay, okay, yeah, yeah. That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say I
Oh,
can.
really?
Yeah, I was gonna say I photobomb photos decently.
Magnificently.
Yeah,
All right.
I make the ugliest faces in the world.
Right. Good photo bombs.
Yeah,
Yeah. Um. Next
but
question.
but
Oh
wait.
yeah.
I can make ugly faces, but that's because I am ugly. Anyways, go
Ooh,
ahead.
yeah. That's.
Ooh.
I feel you. It's because if you make an ugly face in a photo,
Yeah,
then no one can ever say, "Man, that guy's ugly,"
yeah,
because you're
exactly.
making an ugly face in the
Exactly.
photo.
Exactly. So like
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
this is my theory, or not my theory. This is like how I do things. Like I actually purposely make ugly faces in photos. So when I look back on it, I'm like, "Oh, it's ugly because I made it ugly, not because
Instead of
I."
I am ugly. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
One time, I think it was Andrew, our friend
Yeah.
Andrew, snapped a photo of me and sent it to a person's name I won't say, and then she responded back and to Andrew and was like, "Who is this dude? He's ugly."
Oh no.
And I was like, "Oh damn, I
Ouch.
should have made a funny face."
Ouch.
Or maybe I was making funny. I don't know. Whatever. I got called ugly from by some person I didn't know, and then like a day later, she added me on Facebook, and I declined it.
What?
You said I'm ugly? A piece of me.
Yeah, basically.
Screw that person.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell? I don't even know you, and you called me ugly, and then you add me like a day later.
Maybe that's how she flirts.
Yeah, whatever. I'm over it.
Uh,
She has a
And
weird kink, I guess.
yeah, sure. That's what we'll call it.
yeah.
So girls dot finish the sentence, and then boys dot finish the sentence.
What does that even mean?
What?
I think just like what comes to your, I'll share. Girls are,
Girls are girls, boys are boys.
yeah, sure. Whatever comes to your
Boys
mind
be
first.
boys.
And
Girls be
girls be girls.
Girls be boys.
Same
Boys
thing.
be
Be
boys.
boys. Perfect.
Yeah, we're all
Um,
boys.
girls. What is the saying? Sugar and spice, and girls are sugar and spice, and everything nice.
I've
Boys
never
are,
heard everything else.
yeah, something about being icky. Whatever. Have you guys ever had a poem or a song written about you?
No.
No.
I've written like a poem of someone.
That's cute. Read it out for us.
Nice.
It's like stashed somewhere where it'll never see the light of day.
Oh. Oh.
Back, it's like junior high, early high school back then sort of days. Yeah, yeah. You never wrote a poem or anything about someone?
Not poem. No, I
But
didn't like
you're
poems.
pretty romantic though.
Yeah, Dennis.
Not anymore. I like
Not anymore.
no, not anymore. I'm not about that. It's too much work.
Well, yeah. Dennis back then he really set the bar high.
Yeah, word.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that another day.
Yeah, another day, another day.
Wait,
Mhm.
What are
yeah,
you gonna
we're
say?
like past.
Oh, an
We're
hour.
at
An hour.
59 minutes, but are we gonna
Yeah.
finish this?
Oh no, no, no. I mean,
We're
we
at
can
question
always
9. We have like 99 more to
one.
go.
Yeah, we can always come back to this as
Yeah.
just like if people are interested, let us know. All of our vocal listeners.
Yeah.
If you're vocal.
But yeah, but we can always come back to this as like a sort of, hey, we're running out of things to talk about. Let's just do this until the time runs out, sort of thing. It's
Now
a good
that
way for
I
Yeah,
also
yeah,
Hmm?
and you get to know your hosts. You get to know about us.
Yeah,
exactly,
exactly.
exactly.
If
Yeah.
you are interested in us, that
In
is.
us, yeah.
I mean,
I mean, honestly, I don't know what you're listening for if you're not interested in what we're
yeah.
That's
saying,
true.
because like we don't really have much content.
Anyways, actually, like looking at the girls and boys thing, I think it'd be interesting if we did like some sort of improv thing. So um, like I say three words and then like we make a story out of it. Like I say three words and someone else says three words on top of it and then like create a
Oh,
sentence and like a story pretty much. I think that
okay,
would be pretty cool.
and then we'll end the moment we stop.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Yeah. Okay.
I,
Wait, but why? What about girls and boys? Like that's the topic?
no. It was just like that's
Oh,
what.
Oh, it's
oh,
an
that's what led
idea.
you
Yeah.
onto it. I see, I
Yeah.
see.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Is
Go.
that how we're gonna end these podcasts?
Let's end it. Let's try it this time. Let's go. Let's go. I
Wait,
like
wait.
it.
Okay.
What's the topic? What's the top? What are you talking about?
Whoever starts it first will be the one to start the topic.
Oh, so we're just talking about random things.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
he'll say 3 words and then we'll make a sentence slash story out of it.
yeah.
Wait, guys. So before we end, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Yeah.
Throw that in first, I guess.
Yeah.
Share the video. Make sure you leave our podcast on while you go to sleep,
Yeah.
so that we can get views. And if you have any sponsors, let us know because we
Yeah.
need money.
And come back next week on a Sunday because we always release it on the Sundays.
Yeah. Although I definitely forgot to release it on a Sunday last time. I released it on Monday, but you know.
Disappointed.
Right. Sundays or Mondays.
Or sometime
Or
next week.
Tuesday.
It'll be weekly.
Yeah, it'll be weekly. Anyways,
All right. Start us off, Dennis.
all right. There was a
A rocking chair in a house.
Wait, that's a lot of words.
Rocking chair is one word.
It is?
I don't know.
But then you said in a house. Wait, are we including in us? Yeah, right? In and us, each of word.
yeah.
So you just said like 5.
Okay,
We already
Whatever.
messed up.
we're so bad
Stop.
at this.
We already messed
Okay.
up. I didn't even get a chance to go. We already messed up.
All right,
Okay,
redo this.
redo,
Redo
redo,
this.
redo.
No,
Actually-
we should have just ended it. We should have just ended it.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.